What's going on, Flicks Talkers? Welcome back to another video. If you guys are as busy as I am, and I know you are, guys, even in this quarantine time, you guys don't have time to kind of scroll through blogs, go through different articles, and focus on a news story. So I'm here to break this down for you guys weekly, the biggest movie and entertainment news that happened this week. So let's get right into Flicks Talk News, the weekly wrap-up. Alright guys, and especially my gals, my mothers out there, happy Mother's Day 2020. I know you're quarantining at home, you guys are doing your best, raising your kids, or if your kids are already grown, you're just being an amazing mom as usual. So big shots out to you ladies out there on this special day. Now before I get into the biggest stories of the week, guys, make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe and bell notification. It always helps out the channel, and always appreciate a thumbs up if you guys can. Alright guys, so jumping over to my first story right here. Deadpool creator says Marvel has zero plans for Deadpool 3 and X-Force. Now, if you guys were not aware, Disney did buy out Fox, so a lot of Fox's properties were kind of thrown into limbo, and we weren't sure the future and the outcome of these properties. So it looks like the filmmaker of Deadpool 3 is saying that they could be possibly putting his projects to the side and focusing on more, Shang-Chi, Black Widow, those big Marvel projects instead of his. And he is quoted as saying, "We've got two brilliant movies, and we live in a culture that always looks forward because all they're ever selling us is next, next, next. It's the fever." Liefeld continued, "For me, as the fever calms down, people just need to calm down and realize that Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2 were released within 2 years of each other, 2016 and 2018. And I just can't. I'm not really that crazy about Marvel's plans right now." So it seems like he feels a certain type of way, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Is he getting pushed back on the back burner? Do you guys want to see a new Deadpool movie in the next few years? And since Fox properties are now property of Disney, does that mean Deadpool 3 is going to be PG-13? Let me know in the comments below. Alright guys, now the next big story does focus on COVID-19. So Christopher Nolan wants Tenet to revive movie theaters, will it? So as we all know, movie theaters are shut down, guys, but until when? And a lot of these movies want to know, are they going to stick to the big screen, or are they going to go straight to VOD? Now Mr. Nolan would love for his movie to dazzle you guys in July, but it's not really up to him. He has pledged to finish the film's extensive post-production and visual work in the coming weeks, and is fully committed to delivering the picture in time for its mid-July release date, despite the fact that social distancing has left many crew members fine-tuning remotely. Now with a production budget around $200 million, Tenet can't afford to play in just the few areas that are less affected by the coronavirus. Now on a side note, guys, there is also word that within the next week we are going to get a definitive answer from the production studios on if Tenet will release in July, or if it will inevitably get pushed back. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on releasing it in July. Now jumping to my next story, and some amazing news for me personally because I love Marvel, guys, is the new Ghost Rider project in development at Marvel Studios. Now don't let that picture confuse you guys. That's just a mock-up, a fan art picture. So Keanu Reeves, let me know in the comments below, would that be an awesome casting choice for Johnny Blaze? Now there's not much details other than Kevin Feige wanting to revamp this property. If you guys were not aware, back in the day, Nicolas Cage donned the Ghost Rider attire at one time, and a lot of people were really hit or miss. It even spawned a sequel that people hated more than the first one. Let me know in the comments below, guys. No details out 100% on this Ghost Rider story yet. Alright guys, now jumping to my next story. This is for the Pirates of the Caribbean fans out there. I personally am not one of them. I've never seen a single movie, never been interested, but I know you guys think differently because this is a huge franchise that Disney owns that has made billions of dollars with their multiple sequels, and it looks like they are about to reboot it with Karen Gillan in the forefront as the first female-led pirate. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about that? Because supposedly she is replacing Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp. That is a huge move, guys. Let me know your thoughts on it. Now, it also says, in addition to Gillian's name being floated, Reichman also says that although plot details are non-existent at this time, the reboot could focus on Red, a popular pirate featured in the Disney parks attractions upon which the film series is based. Now, if this thing goes through as they are stating, guys, I think Karen Gillan is an awesome actress. You've seen her as Nebula. You've seen her in Jumanji films, along with some other side cameo projects. Let me know in the comments below, is she a perfect fit for the Pirates of the Caribbean world? Alright guys, now next big story, huge response from Extraction, the Netflix original starring Chris Hemsworth. Let me know in the comments below, have you guys seen that one? I saw it. I actually really liked it as an action film. It was brought to us by the Russo brothers, so they did a great job on it, and it looks like Joe Russo closes the deal to script Extraction 2. I personally love the ending of this movie. I thought it could have been a one and done, but they left it open, spoiler alert, for a sequel, and we're getting that right here. The deal is closed for me to write Extraction 2, and we're in the formative stages of what the story can be, Russo told Deadline. We're not committing yet to whether that story goes forward or backward in time. We left a big loose ending that leaves question marks for the audience. And once again, if you guys have seen Extraction, that ending was pretty bonkers. Alright, now keeping with the action-paced theme, guys, some movies that are getting delayed a full year. John Wick 4 and Saw 9, aka Spiral, the Book of Saw. John Wick will now arrive on May 27, 2022. When the project was first announced, it was dated for May 2021. Saw 9 was originally supposed to arrive of May this year. Instead, it now takes over the May 21st, 2021 slot, date left behind by Mr. Wick. One of the major results of this date change is that the much anticipated Keanu versus Keanu box office battle between John Wick 4 and The Matrix 4 will no longer be happening. So at first, guys, there was a huge announcement about John Wick 4 and The Matrix 4 coming out on the same weekend. Can you believe that? What would you see first? Let me know in the comments below. I don't know. My head would explode if I had to decide. All right, guys, now poor New Mutants. Now, this is a film that I've been wanting to see for years, despite a lot of reaction from people on the internet, from people that have actually seen the movie. All the reshoots, this movie got pushed back and kicked around, and it's just not right because I think this movie does look a bit interesting. But guys, New Mutants was released on digital on Amazon's marketplace last week and then quickly pulled. But it says New Mutants still planned for theatrical release despite VOD pre-orders. Now, I don't know what the hell's going on. They did this to Eric Andre's Bad Trip. They accidentally put it up on Amazon, then took it off immediately. What is going on at Amazon, guys? Let me know in the comments below. But it looks like they're still planning to release this for some reason in theaters. We got a couple of stills. There's one right there. I don't know exactly what's going on too much, guys, but this movie does look fascinating to me, and I can't wait to see it, whether it's on VOD or the big screen later this year, hopefully. Let me know in the comments below. And some of the biggest news of this video, at least to me, guys, Nicolas Cage is set to play the Tiger King's Joe Exotic in the actual Tiger King film. Can you believe it? Did we need it? Not really, but Tiger King was an awesome docu-series, guys. If you haven't, check it out now on Netflix. You guys need to see how wild these people from Oklahoma can be sometimes. But jumping to this story, guys, Nicolas Cage should play Tiger King's Joe Exotic in scripted series from American Vandal showrunner. Now, this is the second announced scripted series about the bizarre world of Tiger King. The first scripted series was announced late last year. Kate McKinnon is attached to star and executive produce a series based on the Wondery podcast Joe Exotic, with McKinnon attached to play Carol Baskin. Now, that's a huge character name, guys, if you have seen Tiger King. According to sources, the studio is still seeking a writer for the project. Who would be a good writer for this Tiger King series? Let me know in the comments below. All right, guys, now next story up, keeping with John Wick Ballerina casting breakdowns reveal first details of new spinoff. Now, if you guys have not seen John Wick 3, there is a scene where he gets kind of introduced to the underbelly that made him John Wick, and we get to see that there is a training camp almost of deadly ballerinas. Now we have our first look and some details at a new spinoff and the potential potential lead for this spinoff. Now, a casting grid obtained by Ace Scooper, Daniel RPK, reveals a ton of spoiler-filled details about the spinoffs. Don't worry, I'm not going to be talking spoilers today, but including the fact that studio is eyeing Chloe Grace Moretz to play the titular assassin. Now, the breakdown suggests Moretz is being eyed to play the character named Rooney Brown, an orphan that grew up within the director's crime family, one of the organizations that serve the Wick World's high table. Now, I think Chloe would make for a perfect fit. I loved her in Kick-Ass 2. Let me know in the comments below, is she John Wick worthy? Alright, now jumping to some huge Star Wars news, guys, that broke just a couple of days ago. The Mandalorian, Tamora Morrison to appear as Boba Fett in Season 2. Hopefully I pronounced that name correctly, guys. I know I butcher names. Now, the New Zealand actor will appear in Season 2 of The Mandalorian as Boba Fett. Sources with knowledge of the series confirmed to Variety, having played his father and clone Jango in the prequel movies. So this is huge for my Star Wars fans. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys pumped up about this news? And also, some more big Star Wars news that broke last week was The Mandalorian Season 2. Robert Rodriguez confirmed as a director. Now, this is Mr. Sin City. He directed Alita Battle Angel last year. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of Robert Rodriguez's addition to the Disney world, Disney Plus world to be exact. Let me know in the comments below. Now, jumping to some weird news that broke and had the internet almost broken was NASA confirmed Tom Cruise will make a movie aboard International Space Station. But not only that, he's joining Elon Musk along the journey. Now, representatives for Cruise and SpaceX didn't immediately respond to requests for comment, but NASA Administrator Jim Bridenstine confirmed the news Tuesday in a tweet. NASA is excited to work with Tom Cruise on a film aboard the space station. We need popular media to inspire a new generation of engineers and scientists to make NASA ambitious plans a reality. Now, Elon Musk has been extremely active these past couple of weeks on Twitter, and he simply said, should be a lot of fun. Alright, now sticking to the theme of space, we have some more Star Wars news, guys. Taika Waititi confirmed to direct a Star Wars movie and more news. Waititi's negotiations with Disney have now been completed, and Waititi will also co-write his Star Wars movie along with screenwriter Krysty Wilson Carnes, who just last year made her feature film debut writing 1917, which she received an Academy Award nomination. And last but not least, if you guys have been following what's been going on with events due to COVID-19, you guys know that there's a lot of virtual conventions going on, and this is the newest to add to the list. Announced yesterday, May 9th, 2020, San Diego Comic-Con at Home Edition, announced for 2020. Now, I think it's important to note, guys, that the very first San Diego Comic-Con took place in 1970, and 2020 marks the first time that the event has ever been canceled. Now, as for what will be included in the San Diego Comic-Con at Home Edition, that is unclear at the moment. Putting together virtual panels should not be difficult, though finding studios to promote upcoming projects may be a little more of a problem. The entertainment industry has been shut down since the middle of March, and all the movies that were supposed to hit theaters this summer and fall have been pushed back. With production halted, it isn't very likely that the studios will be dropping any new trailers or teasers. So what could they possibly be showing at the San Diego Comic-Con at Home Edition? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd be curious to hear them. Alright, guys, and that ends this week's weekly wrap up. Please make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe and bell notification for the next video that I have coming out, and make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up if you guys did appreciate this video. And once again, leave a comment below your favorite segment or some news that I possibly missed. And just a heads up, guys, I'm always dropping news stories daily on my Instagram at Flix Talk Podcast, so I'll put that information down in the description below so you guys can make sure to follow me and keep up to date with all this amazing movie content. Till next time, guys, I'm gone. Peace.